Hi guys, my name is Levin Haryadi. I made this video for my English midterm project for Miss Master. I made this video so that we know that the impact of playing video games in learning English. And I just want to say that I made a lot of mistakes in the video, such as the hesitation, the wrong tenses, and lacking quality of the videos. So I hope you guys that you guys can enjoy the video, and I'm still learning and I will learn to be better in the future. Thank you very much.
My name is Levin. Now I'm going to explain to you what is the impact of playing video games here in learning English, so that we can practice more English well by playing games. And now I'll explain to you one of the games that I think that it can improve English well. Like, its name is Assassin's Creed Rogue, as you can see here, and this is the CD, and I will play it in PS3. Okay, so now I'll explain a little bit about Assassin's Creed Rogue here. It's a game that is developed by Ubisoft Sofia, and the publisher is Ubisoft. And let me explain to you first what's the meaning of video game. Video game is an electronic game that using the interface between the player and the generate visual feedback on the device, such as TV screen here or in computer. Okay, so now we'll move on and we'll start to play the game. Okay, first, if you are using the PS3, you can start the PS3 with pressing the start button here. After you're pressing the start button and the TV screen is on, you can just put the CD into the PS3 now. Okay, first we'll open the CD right now, and if you open the CD, there will be a manual book for the beginner to start playing the game. Here you can just read it, or if you don't want, you can just put it here, and you can put the CD into the PS3. Okay, it's quite simple here. You just have to put the CD and just slide it down, and it will get in by itself. Okay, so now we'll just have to wait. Okay, so now we can start to play the game. Okay, first we have to turn on the PS3 button here. Just press the middle button to start the PS3, the controller. And I don't need to charge it because there's still battery here, not like this one that have to be charged. We just have to use this one. Okay, so now we can start the game right now. Press the start button, and we just have to wait. Okay, so now I'll explain a little bit to you about this game. So this game is about a mission that we have to accomplish, and if you accomplish the one mission, and there will be another mission to be accomplished, and just play it like that. So it's like kind of adventure, searching the people, killing people, and maybe a little bit violent. So you can just explore more through this game. Assassin's Creed Rogue. Press. Okay, so now there's a story mode here. It's mean jalur ceritanya, and additional content options, initiates, login. Login is for if you want to play online, then you can press the login button. Okay, so now you can practice little bit English here, so you know what's the meaning here. Okay, so move on. Press. Now we'll play the game here. Okay, we can start the new game. Okay, we can change the name here if you want. Like my name is Levin, so I can put my name here. But let's move on and don't think about it. Just press enter. Okay, so this game is an adventure game, so uh, it's for the people that like to maybe explore the action game, and if you don't like any violence, then I think this it's not the good game for the people like that. So move on, and there's Ubisoft presence here. It means that it's published by Ubisoft. Okay, we are into the game now, and there's mission, there's a storyline here, as you can see. It's written completely well.
These are the tenets of the creed.
You just have to read it little by little, and if you don't know the meaning, just Google Translate or ask the people beside you, so you can learn. And okay, look, it's using the simple past tense here, and it's a lot, man. Like you can learn a lot from here because it's using simple present tense, simple past, continuous, and a lot of tenses are using here. Okay, so now we can start playing the game. Okay, so there's also intonations here using in this game. So now there's a tutorial here to move, and so you can just use the analog here to move around, and you can just follow the missions here. Okay, first we have to, the mission is to kill the assassin, so we just have to go and kill the assassins here. You can walk slowly here, because we are here is the assassins, and assassins means we have to become like a spy here. Okay, so now wait a minute.
Well, one black for firewood at least.
Alright, so now there's storyline also, and we just have to wait here. And suddenly we are attacked from behind. Actually, you can play it by yourself on your own, but
I made it. I nearly had you.
yeah.
Nearly can't for nothing, chef. And besides, no, I was just looking. I make my own luck.
Okay, this is like a conversation between two guys here, and you can start to practice here what's the right tenses to be used when we are talking to people. So this game actually there's a lot that you can learn, and maybe after finishing this game you can become a teacher in
Come on.
an English
Captain
teacher.
Levin and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting the smugglers would lead to no good?
So now we're on to the next mission here.
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to.
Okay, we don't have
I
to.
thought we were friends, Leo.
We are, but this is business. It doesn't concern you, chef.
Mau apa tadi ya? We just need to follow the missions here so that it can be completed.
Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Okay, we just need to follow him because it's the missions.
Hurry.
Just walk it
Let's
slowly.
not keep Chevalier waiting.
Okay, so now here's the storyline again, and we just have to wait. There's always a subtitle here, so you don't need to worry, and you can start to practice English.
By yourself, like you're always saying.
A lot of grammar and vocabulary are using here, so it's really good for practicing English. So of course it's has a little bit violent here because it's an action adventure game, and it's also a war game like spy assassins. Assassins means to kill, right? It's a job to kill a person. So actually you have to prepare mentally good. Build maybe you have to 15 or up or above, so that you can play this game and you have to understand that it's just a game and you cannot copy it in the real life. and we can move around and we can
You
start
simpleton.
playing game.
You
Press attack here
cabbage farmer.
to punch, and we can just play it around to counter. The vocabulary here, how to counter attack.
General, stop!
Okay, so now
We
there's
got a
also
common enemy.
a storyline game here.
The Royal Navy attacked my vessel and forced my men to flee.
By playing the game, we are forced to understand the game because if we don't understand the game, we cannot play the game again.
Traitor wounded.
Actually, for me, this game is fun because I can play the game and practicing English by playing the game here. So it's not like studying, but I play the game and also studying. Okay, so now we will play again.
Remember your training.
You can just move around, following
Ready to teach
following
the rest.
people
They
here.
understand the chats.
Where are your mates now, you filthy rat?
It's a warrior. Okay, so now we can just run away here if you don't want to guess the enemy. Because maybe you can just has a chance to lose and you can run away. A little bit review from me, Levin here about this game. And so now after playing the Assassin's Creed Rock here, now we'll move on into the next game that I think can improve English. The game name is FIFA 17. Okay, so now we can just move. You can press the FIFA 17 button here. Okay, we can just wait for the video. Okay, so now we can just choose the FIFA 17 here and press the button here. Okay, so now I'll explain it a little bit to you. FIFA 17 is is a sport game that is published by Electronic Arts or EA. Okay, so now we can start the game here. And just get into the game right now. Okay, so now I'll explain a little bit to you that this game is published in 2016 and the publisher is EA Sports Electronic Arts. It's the FIFA 17. FIFA 17 is about sports game that is playing soccer here. So now we can just press the start button here. Okay, maybe some of you guys wondering why did I choose the FIFA 17 as a game that can improve learning English. It's because by playing through FIFA 17, maybe from 10 years or older can play this game because it's a soccer game and there's no violence in here. There's no violence in here, so we can by learning the vocabulary here, like there is something that is about soccer here, and we can find a new vocabulary here. So now we can just play the game like kick off. Okay, so now there's many options like to play the game. You can just press kick off here or to new career and ultimate team, and you can find a lot of new vocabulary here about soccer, settings, profile, and okay. So now we can just move on to the game and just press kick off here. Okay, now we can choose to play against your friends or against the computer here. And now I'll just play against the computer. Just press the button and you can choose what team you want to choose, because there's a lot of teams here from many countries and you can just choose one for you to use to play a game. And because I like the Chelsea here, and I'll use the Chelsea. And because you are playing against the computer, you can just find the way. I'll just choose Barcelona here. Okay, so you can choose. You can get a vocabulary here. You can find a new vocabulary here, like home, away, like that, and you can understand more about English. And so now we can choose the uniform here. What the color do you want to use? And I'll just use the white. And next. So now there's vocabulary like team management, game settings, customized controls, and you can choose. So you can now learn what's the substitutes mean, resource mean, and you can choose if you want to, and if you don't want, just back, and maybe you can change the game settings. Just choose what you want, and after that you can go back and customize control. So customize control, and you can learn new vocabulary here like trainer, switching, passing power, resistance, and etc. And if you don't want, just go back and just play the match. Okay, so now there's also mid grammar here. You can learn by understanding what it means. And of course in the game there's a commentator, right? So now you can also learn from the commentator what he or she is saying, and I'll explain more through the game.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Okay, so now
Happy New Year to
is
you.
the commentator that's saying,
Welcome to everybody to this match on a
and
special day. The
you
image
can
video
practice
of the final whistle.
by hearing the commentator saying
My
what's
first
saying,
thoughts when Chelsea play Barcelona. Yeah, unforgettable moments.
and you can just
we have had
play it
some top
using
class
the
ties.
controller here. You can just learn by playing here. There's a commentator that is saying in English too, so that you can practice a bit about English. They score a goal. It's really fun to play because I like to play soccer and I want to practice English both in the same time. And you can just play FIFA 17 to practice both. You can become pro in playing PS3, and you can also become pro in learning English. Yeah, we just have to play.
Useful block in those circumstances.
Right, we can hear a little bit about what the commentator is saying. It's really fun because I like to play soccer and I want to learn about English here. Even though it's not a lot of English that you can study here, but you can find a lot of new vocabulary here about soccer.
The goal has gone with that clearance. Neymar. Fine cross.
Alright, I'm losing the computer. I'll just explain a bit about this game, and as you can see that the commentator is always saying what we do in the field.
And now Iniesta. Ivan Rakitic. Lionel Messi. It's a real tussle between the two of them. Try and get the ball. They feel good about that. A really strong and clean tackle.
Right, you can see that the commentator is saying a lot about the game. if you can play it every time, then you can start to practice your English
Now Fabregas.
little by little, and you can practice.
Tremendous understanding from these players. Turnover.
Okay, first, because the controller is the battery is really low, so I have to put the charger here. Okay, we can we continue the game. Actually, it's really fun and it's really easy to play because it's a soccer and you just have to passing the ball. Playing through the
Really
game.
trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Here's a
And you
chance.
can
And Chelsea
just
put it into the
play it
net.
like you want.
It's Barcelona who are trailing in this game.
Actually, it's more fun if you want to play it with your friends so that you can show off your skill to your friends.
Luis Suarez. What a powerhouse this fella is. Non-stop.
Yeah, he's a grafter, all right, and he never gives those defenders a rest.
Able to make good interception. It's very good link-up play. Oh, saved. A corner for Chelsea.
Okay, we can learn a lot of new vocabulary here.
Nemanja Matic. You can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball.
Okay, so now there's a little bit review from me and what's the impact of playing FIFA 17 in improving English. Thank you very much for the time. Enjoy the video.
Little bit review from me about the impact of playing video games in learning English, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you very much.